Hello, hello. Welcome back to another Call of Dragons video. So this is going to be a follow-up video, or not necessarily following up after or on the topic of the one I just did for the policies in Season 2. But this is more or less going to be what you get in Season 2, what resets, what do you lose, and things like that. So first off, what resets in Season 2. Is it overview? So what you lose once you come into the season 2 map, what resets after season 1 is going to be your CP items, your merits, and your elixir. Now, policies and prestige, I just went over in the previous video. So these two won't apply to you until you go into season 3. But in season 3, your policies, which is here, and your prestige will reset. Now, what also resets, but it doesn't tell you in that, is the fog. So as you can see, the entire map is fogged over again. This is a completely new map. It is a different map. So you will have to, not research, but clear the fog again. However, once you clear the fog in this map, if you were to ever come back into this map, the fog will be cleared. So you only have to clear the fog one time per map. But the bad thing is once you start Season 2, you will have to clear fog. What do you get in Season 2? Well, the first thing I wanted to go over is Riches of the Forest. This right here is a pure free to play. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. A pure spender event. If you do not spend in this game, and I would say spend at least medium to a heavy spender, do not do this event. Why? Because it's similar to the Forge of Light, but you cannot use Forge of Light keys. You can only do this event with gems. And most mid to low spenders and free to play players, it is not worth it to use your gems on this event. But essentially, it is the same thing as the Forge of Light, except for you cannot use Forge of Light keys. So again, if you are a mid to low spender or free to play, do not do that event. Now, next, what do we get? We get the Forces of Fortitude, which, as you buy this bundle, and I have an old video on this, you can go and watch when I did this event last year, that shows you what you get in this bundle if you buy all the way up to the $100 or gold chest here. In that event, I could tell you for me, I do not think it is worth it. For the average player or a mid spender, however, for a higher spender, it is, because you do get a decent amount of troops out of it, plus gems, speed ups, and resources. The next thing you get is going to be the purchase event. So this is essentially when you buy gems, you get these rewards. So this is 1,000 gems, 3,000 gems, 8,000 gems, and 18,000 gems. Right here, these are just your normal daily bundles. I have a video out on these. Daily deals, same thing. Monthly pack, supply station, exchange market. So as you can see, your exchange coins do not reset every season. However, back in the day when I first started playing, they used to reset. They do not anymore. What does reset is your first purchase gem. So these double gems will always reset at the start of each season. The next thing that we get, going to be Crucible of Heroes. Now, when a marksman, so this each day is going to unlock another hero or another Darkling for you to attack. Each day the Darkling that opens up will take more damage from a specific troop type. So I think tomorrow it looks like it's going to be this one, so it'll be really good for a magic or a mage player to do. The last day will be melee damage or melee damage, however you pronounce that. So that's going to be archers, cavalry, or infantry. First day is for marksmen only. Now, you can still attack this if you are not a marksman player. However, you will not get the full buffs from it. All you have to do is complete one raid to get the rewards. And this tells you right here who does the best on each one. This is your regional rankings on that. Now, regional rankings, your region, reach rank 1 and fight at 30% prestige. So you do get buffs for each rank your region comes in. Also, the first player will get these rewards. Each reward is reset. But they are the same for the personal. You get the buff on the first one you do. The second one, so this is your speed up exchange. So if you come in second, you get a little bit less. So on and so forth. And then the last one is where your region gets rewards. So you get rank 1 and 2 gets 500k, rank 3. So everybody gets 500k. You just get less gold keys and artifact keys, gems, and some resources. So really, I mean, it really doesn't matter to me what rank you come in on that one. The 500k elixir is what's important there. Next one is the Wheel of Destiny. This is one of my favorite events. This is one of the events that I always do. I'll go ahead and grab, I don't know if I do have enough to get these. Now, I am going to do a video of me spinning on this. Probably tomorrow. This one right here is completing the Behemoth Trials. So you will get this for Season 1, 2, and 3. Looks like a couple have already done it. But after Season 3, once you cap out at 160, you don't get this every season anymore. You also get access to Bahorn. If you are a spender, Bahorn can be a really good player or a really good hero, especially in infantry. However, if you do not spend money, I would skip Bahorn. You can purchase him for $5, and then after that, you will spend, I believe it is $180 to fully purchase his pack, which will let you take his skills to 5511 or 5223 or some combination like that. You can get enough for 8 skill upgrades if you happen to purchase him all the way. I do have another video on my profile or on my page if you want to watch that video on what it costs to buy each one of his packs and max him out. I will not do that on this account as I do not plan on using Bahorn, but I do have that video available if you want to watch it. We have Roots of War, Run Flint Run, The Great Revival. So you and your Alliance and Kingdom get certain buffs for a specific set of time at the start of each season. We have Proving Grounds. Now, you can get season points here for participating in this. And what is that? I will show you. It is for fighting in, well, you cannot quite see them just yet, but it is a statue here. Each side can meet up from one side and come and fight in the statue, and you can, based on how many troops you kill in the statue, you get points. Also, how long your alliance occupies the statue, you get points. If you kill troops within the square around the statue, you get even more points. But that is how you do that, and then that's whatever, and then you also have the Strongest Lord coming up in 1 week. But with that being said, oh, one more thing. Something else that does not reset, but however can get higher levels is your artifacts. They no longer reset, but what does unlock for them is you can now take them from level 40 to level 60, and you can also unlock up to 6 stars for your legendaries. Your purples you can take to level 50 and unlock 5 stars. Your blues, can go to level 40 at 4 stars, and your greens go to level 30 and 3 stars. That is one other thing that does also reset this season. Not reset, I'm sorry, but that you have access to this season. To take a legendary artifact to 6 stars, you need 4 gold cards, which are these. So like from another artifact or from these that you can get. As you can see, I have enough 2, 3, 4. I have enough to take 2 legendary artifacts to level 60 and 6 stars, which I will do. Don't really need to do that on a video. I mean, I can if you want to see. I have been saving up dust. So if we do that, we'll max that one out. Now, for the 5th star, it takes purple. Now, as you can see here, for the last one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will take it to 6 stars. Boom. I have one more that I will also do that with, which is going to be the storm arrows. I don't really need to do that right now, but I will do that soon. But I do appreciate, I will buy that as well. I do need those keys. But if you guys have any other questions, you are always, again, welcome to message me in-game or on the video. Or if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment. Do appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one.